if you're watching this video, you probably got the dreaded check hybrid system check engine light that shows up on your dash, and you're trying to figure out what to do next. Can you buy something that's affordable, and who to trust? So I've totally been there. I'm going to walk you through all the steps that I kind of went through. I know everybody's experience is going to be different. Everybody's car is different. To give you some context here, this is a 2015 Toyota Prius. I bought it used, I believe like 2016, with about 40,000 miles on it. I drove Uber and Lyft for probably, for a long time now, off and on, and in different environments, like in Seattle and also in Los Angeles, where I'm currently at right now. And I'm surprised that I got even 320,000 miles on it so far with minimal, maintenance. I think it was like a water pump, the standard oil checks, oil changes, brake pads and things like that, and maybe changing the rotors like once. And it's been a great car, great, fuel economy, averaging about, like, I'd say between, 48 to about 53 miles per gallon. Excellent car. Can't complain. Surprised it even gotten this far. But the check engine light came on with the hybrid system about, I'd say, 8 months ago, and I've still been driving it, and so the fuel economy went down to about, like, I'd say 35 to 40 miles per gallon there, which is not bad. Still, that's better than a lot of cars out there. Even brand new cars don't even get that much. The reason why you're here this video is trying to figure out what to do with the battery. And so I did a bunch of research, checking out, Green Bean, all these other services. And I think my friend actually sent me a video of Chris Fix, who is a content creator, showing you how to fix your car, take care of it. Really, really great YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. But one of the videos that I watched was him changing out the battery with a company called Electron. I believe it's Electron Hybrid Solutions. And so I did some more research and found that they were pretty trusted and have quality products and services. And the first thing I did was, before I did all of this, was went to the dealership, did the whole 200 deposit thing, and they're like, oh, it's going to go towards your fix if anything is wrong with it, right? And so once I got the dreaded, I didn't think it was going to be, I was like, oh, maybe it would be like $1,000 or something, but they quoted me like $4,500, and I'm like, what? Like, I might as well just get a new car. This is like crazy town. So I lost $200 there, and then started doing all this research like I told you, and now we're here, and I just got the battery swapped out, but within that eight month period, I was able to drive it just fine. And the only thing, or only trouble I've found, was the fuel economy, and then also I couldn't put it in cruise control. So I'd have to like unplug it and let it drain the battery out, I'd say every couple days when I would drive, and then plug it back in, and then I'd be able to do it, and there wouldn't be any check engine light. But it would come in, would come back after maybe like 300-400 miles every time. So it was still drivable. Like, I didn't see any other issues other than those two things, which, the gas mileage kind of sucks. But I did just get finished with swapping it out. There are a few different options. Obviously, you can get the refurbished version here at Electron Automotive, which I think the refurbished one costs about $1,888. That's a remanufactured one. Or you can get a new kit for $2,200 and do it yourself. Or you can do what I did, and I paid about $2,800 for the brand new cylindrical battery, where they put it in for you, and it took about an hour, which is really awesome because I have to work and do all this stuff. So we're gonna see exactly how many miles per gallon I'm gonna be able to get. Like I told you before, I was getting around like 35 to about 40 once I had that check engine light come on for the check the hybrid system. So right now I reset everything. I just kind of drove down the street to grab some food real quick and filled up some gas at Costco. But now I want to test and see how much better I can get. So hopefully I can get better. And also another thing to keep in mind too is they do offer a 36-month warranty or a 45,000 mile warranty, whichever comes first. So 3 years or the 45,000 miles. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit the 45,000. But they said no questions asked, they'll fix it, they'll replace anything that's broken if it's not working, and I believe they do offer a money-back guarantee. So gonna keep you posted here. I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna drive some Uber today and some Lyft. And in the Chris Fix video, I think he drove like maybe 20 or 30 miles, and it got like something like crazy, like 68 miles per gallon, which I don't think we're gonna get that. I'm pretty sure he's driving like super conservative, maybe like down some hills or whatnot. But I want to get at least maybe, like 200-300 miles on it. But I'm gonna be, filming this throughout the day just to see what kind of results we're gonna get. So stay tuned. Okay, so just drove from Orange County, took a passenger all the way to LA, and right now we drove about 40 miles, and I'm getting 32.4 miles per gallon. Most of those miles are on the freeway, so not doing too great so far to start, but I don't know, we got to keep in mind that, I have an extra person when I'm driving most of the time for those miles. But at the same time, like I was getting 39 miles per gallon even driving Uber, and just doing the regular driving like that on the freeway and within the city. So like I said, I'm gonna get more data. Hopefully the mileage goes up, because if it's gonna be lower than what it was before, it doesn't really make sense. So fingers crossed, we'll see. All right, so we got 181 miles. It is nighttime right now, and we are cruising at 43.7 miles per gallon, which is a lot better than before. But the catch is I have been driving like a grandma all day long, super slow accelerations, kind of just gradually taking my time, taking off, and then also just letting the gas off, or letting the gas off, when I'm about to stop super far in advance, not driving super crazy and aggressive. And also I do have like passengers, but like I said before, with the old battery, I was getting, around 39 miles per gallon, even with, having passengers, one or two people in the car, most of the time, and also just driving regularly without being a grandma about it. So I do want to test it with the eco mode versus no eco mode. So I've been putting eco mode on, so I don't know if that makes a big difference. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below. If there's anything else I can do to maybe improve the gas mileage, or maybe if, I just need to run this for the next, few days or few weeks to maybe cycle the battery, charge it up more, and kind of get it into a routine. So I'm not like a, battery scientist, or I'm not an expert, don't claim to be, but I'm just here to test this out to, hopefully help some other people out there that are looking to maybe get a battery with this company. Once again, it is Electron Hybrid Solutions, or Electron Automotive, is what it said on the receipt there. But let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm probably going to make this a series maybe throughout the week, and just to kind of test it, because once I got on the freeway, that's when things started to pick up a lot more with the gas mileage, which makes sense. But when I was, during the day in LA, stopping and going, and especially in, 90-degree weather, that doesn't really help. But with that said, I really look forward to seeing maybe some better results. I want to push it to hopefully 47 to like 50 miles per gallon. And that's the main goal there, because I think that's where it would really be worth it. If it stays in the low 40s, it's still kind of like, yes, it's a new battery. Yeah, I'm not going to have the check engine light, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to justify, the 44, 43 miles per gallon, even though it is a little bit better. Because then I'm like, I should have just kept my old battery at that point. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to test it out, and we're going to try different scenarios, different terrains, and, different temperatures, because I'll be going out to Vegas there here soon, probably next week, and we'll probably be testing that as well. So let me know if there's any other questions you guys have. I know another thing I wanted to do is probably, put air in my tires, but I wanted to test it first without putting more air in the tires, just to give it a fair fight versus, the old battery versus the new battery. So once again, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video. Later. All right, it is day 2 of testing out the Electron Hybrid Solutions brand new battery that we swapped out for my old one. To run you up to speed, if you guys are new to this channel in this video series, I've been testing the new battery compared to the old one. The old battery, I've got about 320,000 miles on this car, which is very impressive for, any car, let alone a Prius. but it was getting around 39 miles per gallon. Yesterday, it was a little rough in the beginning, you know, around the, I believe, 32, 33, and then we finally got all the way up to 44 around there, right when I got home. So we're gonna be starting new. I'm gonna test, you know, keep the miles from yesterday and see how it does, and then also start a new trip to see how the new one does. And we are also starting at nighttime on eco mode, if that makes a big difference or not. So let's see how it goes. All right, so just finishing up the shift here, driving Uber and Lyft. We drove 138 miles and clocking in at 49.9 miles per gallon, which is great. Definitely hit the goal. I didn't, you know, go grandpa mode too much today. I kind of did like a half and half. I did at one point get it up to about like 51, I think, 0.3. But then once I got on the freeway again, you know, had to, you know, accelerate and go super fast because I had a bunch of people behind me. I didn't want to be that guy, you know, slow poke. But really stoked about the results. Hopefully we can continue this. So looks like yeah, we just needed to, you know, give it a day to warm up or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Maybe you know, driving at night definitely helped. But what I'm also curious about is the combined miles in average from yesterday and today. So we got 339.8 miles total so far for 2 days of driving, and an average of 46.6 miles per gallon. So really good start. You know, I'll probably do this for the entire week for this series, but stay tuned for tomorrow. Thanks. All right, it's day 3. I just got done with a shift. It's 4 a.m. It's pretty late right now. Pretty tired. Did about 292.7 miles with an average of 46.3 miles per gallon. In the beginning of the shift, when I started, you know, it did some crazy numbers like 57 miles per gallon, just 10 miles in. And usually with my old battery, I noticed that, you know, would happen, you know, it jumps super high, you know, up in the 60 mile per gallon range. And then, you know, once I get over about like 20 or 30 miles, it starts tapering off down to like 50 to the high 40s. So right now, for today, it's like 46.3, as you can see right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I got the wide angle on, but let's look at the overall for the past 3 days is around, yeah, 46. So that's pretty good, considering that, you know, I've been driving more aggressively and not trying to be, you know, grandma mode about it. So day 3 down. We got a few more days to go here. Like I'll probably do another 4 days here to get some, you know, good data on the battery here. Once again, this is for the Electron Hybrid Solutions battery. It's the brand new one for the 2015 Prius. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is day 4 of testing out the Electron Hybrid Solutions new battery for 2015 Prius. So far, I drove 34.9 miles. It's 2:30 p.m. right now, and we've been averaging 41.1. So it's definitely gone down a lot more compared to yesterday, which I think we were getting around 46, 47 miles per gallon at nighttime, which makes sense because it is about 100 degrees right now. So I'm gonna keep you posted. It's Friday. Gonna try to make some money today, and we'll keep you posted on the results. All right, finishing up for the night or early morning. It's 5:19. I'm tired. We did 328.6 miles today, coming in at an average of 44.3 miles per gallon. In the beginning, during the day, as you saw earlier, it was a little rough, but I think that's just because of the heat, because it was like 100 degrees or like 103 or something like that. But with that said, I'm going to bed. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, so I forgot to do a day 5 video for Saturday, which was yesterday. And the stats basically were 349.7 miles driven. Started later in the night because I was just super tired. You know, I went to bed at like 6 a.m. The previous night there. And so we averaged about 46.1 miles per gallon, which is pretty good. And yeah, like You know, just like I was saying, usually when I get on the freeway, it does pretty good, especially if I don't accelerate super fast. But overall, a pretty decent night. You know, I just wish I would have started earlier, but I was sleeping all day. So keep you guys posted on the next results for day 6. All right, it is day 6, and we are going to do a little bit of driving, and then I got to head out to Las Vegas to hang out with my girlfriend out there. So going to keep you posted on, you know, the mileage driving out there, as well as, you know, working in that area. I'll probably just do some like DoorDash out there, since I can't really do rideshare or Uber or Lyft since I'm not a resident there. But so far, overall, the average miles per gallon we've been getting is 45.7 miles per gallon, and we've driven about 1,332 miles total in basically the 5 days. So it's going to be a lot more today since I'm going out to Vegas, but I'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see how this battery does. So far so good. And you know, like I said before, I was getting 39 miles per gallon with the old battery, which is still, I think, impressive for how many miles are on this car. So to get another 7 miles per gallon more, I'm definitely going to do the math and give you guys the numbers at the end of this series here, and kind of show like how long it would take to maybe pay this battery off for the new one, and then maybe how long it would take, you know, if I did get a refurbished one. I don't know what the results would be with that. So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll just be filming throughout the day. Later. All right, technically it is day 10 for using the Electron Hybrid Solutions battery. It's brand new for a 2015 Toyota Prius. So far, you know, going from California to Vegas was smooth sailing, but right now we're at 466 miles total. You know, I've been doing DoorDash, driving around. You know, we've been doing some other errands and stuff, but averaging about 41.9 miles per gallon, which is not bad considering the heat. You know, it's been over 110 degrees out here, which is just, you know, I'm blasting the AC. I'm sure that doesn't help. But the other issue I noticed is this little indicator came on, the little exclamation mark, and usually that means I have low, you know, one of the tires is like low on air pressure, but I tested all the tires. They're all, you know, at the right amount, so hopefully there's nothing serious with the battery that causes that, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with my brake, because my brake has been sounding kind of weird on the right side there. So hopefully I can fix that, and it's not something crazy expensive. But I think we got, what do we have here? Let's see here. The total in the past 10 days, we have about 1,798 miles driven at an average of 44.7 miles per gallon, which is not bad. You know, I was hoping for, you know, in the 50, you know, 50 to 55 range, but it has been really hot lately. So I think that has a lot to do with, you know, the results that we're getting, and also driving during the day versus nighttime. Because even driving at nighttime out here is still, oh my God, it's just crazy hot, man. I'm just like sweating nonstop, blasting my AC the whole day. So overall, you know, I want to break down the numbers to see, you know, what the cost was, you know, all the other details I talked about before with the warranty, and then how long it would take to pay off this battery, and, you know, my overall you know, review on recommending this service. So far so good, but let's get into the numbers here. All right, so we're just going to break down the numbers here and compare the old battery, which got 39 miles per gallon, to the new battery, which is currently getting 44.7 miles per gallon. We're going to do an example of driving 1,000 miles per week at $4.20 per gallon, which is kind of the current Los Angeles price per gallon here. So with that said, let's break down the numbers on the savings. So at the old 39 miles per gallon, I would pay around, you know, $107.69 per week on gas. And then with the new one, I would be paying $94.18 per week there. So if we subtract those two numbers, we're going to get about $13.51 savings per week. And in order to pay the battery off, it basically would take, as you can see here, around 206.8 weeks, which roughly comes out to be 4 years to pay the battery off. All right, so is it worth it to get this new Electron Hybrid Solutions battery? Well, if I had to redo it again, I think I would have stuck with my old battery until that just died out, because I'm pretty sure I would have got an extra 12 months out of that. But after it would die, I think I would go with Electron Automotive still, and then just get the refurbished one or the remanufactured one at the, I think the $1,800 or $1,900 range there, or even cheaper if you install it yourself. You know, don't quote me on these prices. They're probably going to change, especially if you're seeing this a year from now or even later. But go to their website. I'll make sure to leave the link down below. And this is not, you know, throwing any kind of shade or talking crap about this company. They've been super great, great service. Love the warranty. They're super fast on the install. But my only thing that I would have to say is the Chris Fix video. I think that was a little misleading as far as showing 68 miles per gallon for a hybrid vehicle, which is pretty much unheard of. So I think, I was just trying to get a reasonable over 50 miles per gallon. But since, I've been only getting around 44.7, I don't think it's worth it to get the brand new one. So if I had to redo it again, like I said, would have stuck with the old battery, waited till that died out, and then maybe just get the refurbished one because it's a lot cheaper. And, I'm still glad that I am getting, an extra 5 to 6 miles per gallon. But as far as the price tag goes, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully the miles per gallon will go up maybe in the next few months. So yeah, maybe I'll make another update video here and keep you guys posted on whether it goes up in the miles per gallon or, if I get less. So with that said, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think it's worth it to get the new battery, getting an extra 5 to 6 miles per gallon? Would you have gotten the remanufactured one, or maybe would you have just gotten the, stuck with your old battery, which I think I should have done. But, I was kind of just in a time crunch here and wanted to get something going, and really glad that I was able to make this happen. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you want me to make. I'm going to be making all kinds of different videos, from side hustles, other ways to make money online, as well as a bunch of AI videos. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.